Hello everybody, welcome back to the Rye Wins It Gaming channel. We're going into Season 3 with the Anchorage Nighthawks. This is our expansion team rebuild, or I guess not rebuild, from scratch build. So we're on Season 3. Season 1, totally missed the playoffs. We only won 3 games. Season 2, as you can see on the screen, we were 9-8, barely made the playoffs. I really was not expecting to make the playoffs, but we did. So, and then we ended up making the Super Bowl. So we went on a 3-game win streak, wild card division conference, and then we lost to Lamar Jackson in the Super Bowl. So Season 3, let's see if we can keep the momentum going. Pretty excited. Hopefully we can do as good, if not better, than last season. As we know, we've had no abilities, so my main goal in free agency this year is going to be attack that. We want to get some abilities on our team as well. We did get a retirement, so let's just talk about that real quick. Travis Kelce, $16 million tight end that we signed for 1 year, ended up retiring. Nick Chubb regressed down to 75 overall. I still might pick him up out of free agency because we were not able to re-sign him. A lot of other guys did not re-sign. Sean Tucker. So one thing that I think is cool, which will be just like a building part of our team, you know what I'm saying, as far as our draft picks, was these two guys. So Barry Bush, I put him on the practice squad all season. I didn't play him on our team. I didn't even have him on the bench, and he got 2 upgrades. So potentially is going to be a starter for us, even maybe as a user, who knows. And then DeMarcus Leonard, he really impressed me just by his play. So he got a hit stick fumble in the Super Bowl, and that was off of special teams. So with that being said, he's probably going to be playing for us. I do want to keep Isaiah Simmons, but I feel like if I keep him on, I'm going to be taking some time away from these guys. So Isaiah, you went in clutch for us, but we're going to try to keep building up our team as the progressions on his overall didn't continue. Kevin Winston Jr., I re-signed him. What did we get him for? I think we got him for like $5 million. Let's check that out. All right. Yeah, we got him for about $5 million, a bunch of seasons, so about 6-season contracts. So he's going to be solid for us. Look at our guy, though. All right, so Will Howard did not re-sign, as you can see. Zach Wilson is on the team still. How many years is left on his contract? All right, so he still got a lot of years, but with that being said, I'm going to throw something, a little cool feature in this. So if he continues to play or get us far into the playoffs, I'm planning on bumping that contract up. I think that's more of a realistic, like a holdout type situation. But as we can see, though, there was a big interception issue last season, and that's why I'm not doing that right now. So we are in FA1. Let's see if so I also want to show you a workaround for that glitch. It says that I could bid on 5 guys, and it would only allow me to bid on 3. So I upped it to 10. I'm only going to bid on 5 players. So there's not a lot of abilities in free agency. Obviously, I'm going after Alexander. I think he's going to be a quick, affordable signing. I'm going after Ronnie Stanley. This is the outlier here. So every time I go, if you don't know, if you go like that, sometimes the top person will switch. I got a huge bid on him, man. I got it's like 50 mil a year, something crazy. He was one of the reasons we got our you know what's kicked in the Super Bowl. So he was on the Ravens. So I'm trying to go after him. I can go after 2 more guys, and I'm tempted to go after a safety real quick. No, we're going after Hamilton. I was thinking about safety just so I could have like a backup, but yeah, I think he's going to be really, if we don't get him, you know, it is what it is. So we can go after Jack Campbell. What's his abilities right now? Under pressure, short route chaos. We got some KOs. All right. Oh man, I don't know. Does he have any bids? He's got like 4. Any other abilities? Oh, he's a lot of money. I want to go after him. He's one of my guys. And then he's got 0 bids. I'm gonna player friendly. And we have 30. We don't have much money, but I think we did. I mean, we do have a lot of money, but I feel like we did pretty good in the draft. So I think this is another one. I'm tempted. I'm not gonna go after Williams because I don't think that'd be realistic. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bid on, because I mean, if I go after Williams, I also got my other guy that I drafted. That's also like my speed demon. So, man. And the only reason I'm looking at receiver, so I know we had a couple. I think we just need a game-changing receiver. So I think it has some interest. So we'll do, because regressions hit. Evans went down to like 83 speed. So I don't care if we run out of money. Alright, so our bid's higher than the Bears, and I think that's where we need to stay. So we're going to have no money. I think there's a high likelihood that we don't get Hamilton. But as you can see, just want to show we're only bidding on 5 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if we can get any of them. Ready? Alright, so as you can see, we got 3 of our 5 targets. So we got Giro Alexander, Ronnie Stanley, huge signing, Garrett Wilson. Unfortunately, we did not get Kyle Hamilton. He did sign with another team. He signed with the Indianapolis Colts, who also got Jake Campbell. So they got 2 ability players. They did exactly what we were trying to do this offseason, but they ended up doing it themselves. So we now are we still got a target on Cody, so he just hasn't signed with us. I put a bid out on Vita Vea because, you know, that's our guy. It's from the Buccaneers. And then I put one on Darnell because we did lose Travis Kelce, so I want to have that additional tight end target. So these are going to be 3 guys that we have bids on now. I don't think we really need to go after anyone else at the current moment, so let's just see how these guys do. And we got Vita and we got Mock. So we got 5 players so far. We'll try to run one more eval here. And we have not gotten Darnell yet. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just complete the free agency now. So we got 5 guys added so far. We're at 45, so with our draft picks, we'll be past that 53 player mark. We got less money than we've had the entire franchise, and potentially got some re-signings coming up. So it should be fun. But yeah, I'll go ahead and show you who else we sign, if anybody, and we'll jump into our draft. All right, so the free agency period has concluded. So as you can see, here's the guys that we got. So I put a bid on Young. No one was bidding on him, so we put a bid and got him on a 1-year contract. We needed depth at DN. We kept getting injuries there, so I think he'll be a good piece. And Uche is also 27 now, so it'll be a little bit of a battle between them two, so that'll be fun. Tight end, we did get Darnell Washington. He finally signed like the last free agent period, so glad to have him on board for 3 years. I also re-signed. As you can see, Nick Chubb, 87 speed. I re-signed him, and we also re-signed Sean Tucker. So we got our guys re-signed. So these are really new additions. They're just coming back. So out of everyone, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new pieces and 3 abilities. So this is, I think, what's been missing. We got some abilities now. So let's go ahead and jump into the draft now. So we need a few, I would say, young pieces. I'm potentially going to try to get another safety just to kind of compete with the other young guys we got last year. Maybe another corner, potentially a quarterback. Who knows? So we got pick 31. Let's go ahead and jump into the draft and see who we get. All right, so we're about to start drafting. What I'm going to do first, we're going to just look at who's available. We got plenty of time, so no rush this time. Normally we have them early picks, not this time. Round 1's going to be interesting. So last year we went left tackle. This year we have a lot of options. I think I want to go quarterback, guys. I think at pick 31, 32. I think it doesn't mean you're drafting the guy who's going to start right away. I think we've got time to develop this quarterback. So if we get that Mahomes effect scenario, we can run it on him. If not, and you know, hey, we decide it's time to move on, we can go ahead and move on. So, and honestly, it was, you know, we made the Super Bowl, but I think it's because of our defense, and there was a lot of interceptions. So maybe we can get some speed. Let's go ahead. This is Old Faithful right here. No elite speed quarterbacks, really? Oh man. All right, and all right. So, and they're projected free agents. What about here? Could have swore there was some elite speed guys. All right, so it's just gonna keep picking. All right, so who did a quarterback go? Let's see who went the first couple picks here. So a tackle and a left end went. So seems like they're building like us this year. But let's go ahead and skip to our pick. All right, let's take a look. So any quarterbacks went. We got 1:56. Plenty of time. Let's not get skipped. 2 quarterbacks went so far. All right, let's look at so it's gonna be between one of these 2 guys. If they're slow, we're gonna say no. Remember that. That's the rule of thumb right there. If they're slow, we say no. All right. There's an elite acceleration. What's his speed? Good. And is he one of the first round? He's a projected free agent. How about these guys? Great. Solid. Oh gosh, man. Minute left. All right, I see a timer. Is he fast? We might have to pivot here. He is slow. Jeez, man. I was so unprepared. I was just like, let's just jump in and see how things go. I'm not drafting another. Ooh. How fast is he? Good break tackle. Good carrying. 7th. How tall is he? He's 5'11". 210. Elite change. Oh, man. You know what, guys? We're pivoting. We're going to go with Michigan State running back Joe Cole. Let's see how we do. Man. And this is how I draft. I mean, as far as like, if it was a user league, I definitely take my time. I think user leagues, we take our time way more than we do in these CPU leagues. So CPU, it's like, it's not totally make or break. User league, it's done. You make a bust, you make a bust. My only concern right now is the speed, but I think his other things should be fine. Limits fumbles, that's good. Yeah, all right. I think, oh man. Okay, we made a good pick. I was so afraid his speed was going to be like 87 or something like that. It was 92. So we got 92 speed, 91 change of direction. Wow. All right. So maybe it was good there was no quarterbacks available. That's the beauty of having a vet quarterback that you can sit on if you wanna move on, you can. But he is hidden dev. So I think we made a good draft pick. He's tall. So good move here. All right, everyone. So I did get hit with the draft bug glitch. It would tell me when I would go to make my pick, whether I had 30 seconds or 1 second left, that my clock has run out. So I was able to make one of the last few picks, but I'll show you just pretty much our whole class. So this was done by the CPU. I did not get to make my own pick. So this was a 70 overall center. He is normal development, but he has an 82 pass block and 76 run block. So we're more than likely gonna, he's not gonna start for us, but he will be a good piece for us to have for the future, just to give us a little depth, because you guys saw all the injuries we went through last year. So this actually, so my apologies, this actually was 2 players then, because I remember trying to draft Brian Waters, and we did get him. His speed's not as fast as we thought he was going to be, but he is 94 speed, 96 acceleration, good catching for a rookie, and he is 6 feet tall, so he's not like a short guy either. So that should be a fun one. We have a lot of receivers though, so I'm not sure how much we'll get to play him. Next up, we have a corner. So this was a CPU, guys. This is not one that I picked, but this is a pretty decent pick. He's 6'2", 22 years old. 92 speed because we have the speed boost, 95 excel. So this one is a good pick. What's his jumping at? 83 is what it is. And then the next pick, let me see if this is one of ours. So this was this was the guy that I was looking at to begin the draft. So he's 58 overall with the temp up. He's got good XP, 2,900 XP, so we should be able to build him up through the season. This player is probably not a ready to go polished player yet, so I think this is the perfect candidate to see what the Mahomes effect, I believe, is meant for. It's building up guys like this that have potential. Why do I say he has potential? He has 85 speed, 90 acceleration, good change of direction. Throw power is kind of low, so we'll try to get that up through the Mahomes effect also, and his accuracy. So all those should get bumped up through the season. Everything else is at 70, right? except for carrying, but no quarterback really has high carrying that I know of. So I think this might be our quarterback of the future, Michael Tyler. That doesn't mean he's going to get in the game. So he is 22 years old. He's 5'11", a little shorter, but his speed, his quickness is why we want to, why we might want to boost him up. If anything, he becomes a lifelong backup for us. So, and we said that last year about Weaver, but Weaver's like 68 speed, so that's not too good. All right, all the rest of these were CPU picks. The only one that I really think has a shot to make the team would be this defensive tackle, hidden development, 69 overall, 302 pounds, kind of, let me see if he's slow. Yeah, 67 speed, so he's kind of slow. But he is going to probably take the spot of our other defensive tackle we drafted last year. Bullocks, Hutchinson. So guys like that are more likely we're just going to throw them on our practice squad and let them just develop over the year and see what happens. But that's our draft, everyone. And just to pair with our new key additions, I think we did very good. We do need to cut, so we're at 57. So at the end of the preseason, let's just go ahead and actually I'm gonna do my training camp, and you'll probably already seen clips of that. But let me do my training camp and then we'll do some cuts here. All right, so before we show our roster update and cuts, Elton Wayne, our first-round pick from last year, number 4 overall, is now a superstar development due to our training camp, so that's a huge upgrade. And then another huge upgrade, my favorite edge rusher on the team, is going to be a X Factor. He's upgrading from superstar, and that's Kareem Gross. So the next huge thing that occurred, and remember, we were having trouble getting breakout scenarios in any scenario. So we did get the Mahomes scenario, everyone, and this is going to be on that rookie quarterback that we just drafted. So he is now going to be sitting. So we're going to have Zach starting and Weaver as our backup. But yeah, now let's go ahead and take a look at our team. All right, so the quarterback who we said got the Mahomes scenario is Michael Tyler. If you don't know what the Mahomes scenario is, let me explain it for you now. You get a scenario in Madden. It asks you, do you want to sit your quarterback for the whole year, your rookie quarterback? If you say yes and you bench him for the entire season, I mean, not even as a field goal holder, do not put him in the number 2 slot. You want him in like off your depth chart. As long as you do that, you let him cook in the season. Just let him stay off the field. It will give you 40 to 60,000 XP, I believe. So you're going to upgrade this player substantially. Some people get development trait upgrades. So where it shows him normal right now, he may end up being superstar, star, whatever. So he will actually be a good quarterback at the end of this, as long as you let him sit. So that's why we're happy to get this. He's not as tall of a quarterback as we want. He doesn't have as good of throw power, but with that boost, he should be able to do something. So 85 speed, 90 XL, that's the toughest thing to get. And I've been looking through the trade block at quarterbacks, and all of them are under 80 speed. So he's going to be good for us. So we're going to let him sit. So with that being said, we're going to look at the rest of the roster really quick so we can get into these games. Zach Wilson will be starting. You don't make the Super Bowl and not start. Weaver's going to be the backup quarterback for us, 99 throw power, but all his accuracies is in the 70s. But we drafted him last year, so he might get in the game. We'll see. Taj Brooks is back. He's developing very, very good. Our first round pick, number 31 overall, Joe Cole, a very, very good player, hidden dev. Hopefully I can unlock that soon and see what he is. Nick Chubb, X Factor, he's going to be on there. I switched it to Truz, so that means that he won't fumble when I switch him to aggressive running when his X Factor lights up. Sean Tucker is back and Wangu is back. Looks like he's injured, but hopefully we'll have him back in the depth chart soon. I don't even know what his injury is. He got that in the preseason. Next up, Garrett Wilson, deep out, elite, and deep in elite. Man, I can't wait to use him. Chad Patterson, our star, 5th round pick, success story. Mike Evans is back. Slow, but he's still touching the field. I don't care. You don't have Mike Evans and not throw some jump balls. We got Fisher, the undrafted rookie. who has come in and created himself a success story as well. So he's in year 2. We've got Scotty Miller coming back, the drafted Brian Waters, who is taking the spot of Thornton. As you see, he is gone. So that is we were happy to have Thornton, but the team is a little full. Darnell Washington signed out of free agency, will be a great second stringer behind none other than Tavon Porter, who came in clutch when Travis Kelce got injured last year. Out the free agency, we signed Luke Musgrave because we needed a third tight end, so we got him. I'm going to jump through this real quick. Ronnie Stanley, superstar, out of FA, starting. Elton Wayne, is drafted first round, I think last year. He is starting. Schillinger is going to be our backup for every position. So if someone's going to get hurt, he's going to get in the game. He's got 88 pass block. I love that. We got Joe Tippmann. Remember to trade for him. Cody Mock, my guy from the Bucks. I love him. He is coming on out of FAs. We got Bakhtiari as a backup. And then Josh Shimmons. Remember that was our first major signing on the O-line. We got him. We got Kenyon Green. Chase Young got a free agency. I will be starting him over Josh Uche, who will be my second string edge rusher behind Chase and behind Kareem Gross, who is now an X Factor. I am so happy about that. Tyrus Wheat, we have him as our backup. Obviously, he'll be third behind Uche. At defensive tackle, another Buck. I love this. We got Vita Vea. He's going to be second string behind Rudy Wheeler, who I think has earned that spot. Rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year in the NFC. Sanders, I had high hopes for him to be like a long-term starter, but he's just not progressing that great. But he will still be our third stringer. And then the game drafted us, CPU drafted us a hidden dev defensive tackle. So I think that's pretty cool. So we got a solid D-line now and O-line, but Christian Harris has progressed pretty good. He's up to 80 overall. Tyndall will be backing him up. Nakobe Dean, Troy Anderson, and our rookie. As you can see, Jace Wilson is back on the practice squad. Eugene Asante will be starting for us on the right side. We also got Dominique Hampton as the backup. Corner, huge signing. One of our abilities, Jair Alexander. Benjamin Morrison is back. Deontay Hudson, he's second place for defensive rookie of the year, so we got him. And then Henderson, and then this guy right here is going to be a CPU drafted pick. So, but good, we needed him anyway. He's good. And then obviously our safety. So, Mu Kuba, my guy right there. So he's going to be starting. We're going to have DeMarcus Leonard as his backup. Kevin Winston's going to be in there. Actually, Kevin Winston and Barry Bush. These are going to be two of my users. And then we're going to start Leonard. So these are our two safeties starting. And then obviously Bates and Rico. So, all right, everyone. So let's jump into week 1. I'm super excited. We are facing the Minnesota Vikings. So let's get into this game. All right, everyone. Week 1 has arrived. Minnesota Vikings. We are in Minnesota. And I can't believe how many teams have purple in their colors. And yellow, apparently. So Baltimore Ravens and Minnesota Vikings, and now your Anchorage Nighthawks. But we're going to jump into this game either way. We got the all whites on. They got the all purples. That way we can definitely tell who is who. To start the game, the Minnesota Vikings do get the ball. We get a huge sack there. And just to play before that, Vita Vea got the first tackle of the season for our franchise. So that was pretty cool. Pretty cool moment. But we get the ball. It's 3rd and 23. We launch one deep to Patterson. And Old Faithful, our longest tenured receiver so far, has a huge first down for us. And then we hit Tavon Porter, so our breakout tight end from last season. 3rd and 5 now. We get the ball back. Hit Wilson, our new receiver, Garrett Wilson. Seeing if he can make a name for himself on our team. It's not about what you've done other places, is what you've done here. Cody Mock gets injured there. I let him back in the game. He gets injured later, and I'm going to show you that report pretty soon on how long he'll be out. But Vikings get the ball, 7-0 still. Let's see if they can score here. Hand it to 39, and our D-line is really good this season, but still gives up the touchdown there, but it happened. So 7-7, we are forced to punt. About 7 seconds left in the second quarter. We could not stop them from getting into field goal range. So what occurs here? It is now 10-7. They take a 3-point lead going into halftime. Start the second half. Oh, actually, it was like 50. That was pretty late. But they have the ball late in the third quarter and get a touchdown. So we're now down 17-7. Evans comes through with a huge catch for a first down, but we followed it up with what do you know, an interception. So score is 7-17. We're able to hold them on their possession. Our new rookie receiver, Waters, gets his first little punt return there. Can we do anything? Okay, yes we can. We hit Garrett Wilson for a huge play. We get all the way down to about the 10-yard line, everyone. And then something that's become a pattern, when we're down, Wilson puts the ball in his hand and runs it in for a touchdown. So we are now down only 14-17. If we can hold them on this drive, burn our timeouts, get the ball back, we have a shot. But they barely sneak out the first down there and get the win, everyone. So we are going to start our season 0-1. So very tough start, but here we are, just continuing our Mahone scenario breakout. We've selected arm strength to try to build up Michael Tyler, who's our backup quarterback, or bench warmer right now, our rookie. So we'll see how that goes. We are going to jump into week number 2. So this is going to be a quick transition. We are facing none other than the New York Giants. We've had their number quite a bit. So most of our games that we've won against them, except last season when this guy Fowler got injured and Mac Jones got in the game and tore our hearts out. So it's been a pattern with backup quarterbacks against us. But anyway, and Wangu's back from his injury. Gets a nice juke move there. Double juke move. Gets stopped at about the 27. Oh man, look at that. That was close to being a pick. We're going to start this game with a huge throw like we did last week to Patterson. Possession catches it down to about the 18-yard line. Our first round pick finally showing some flashes here. Number 29, Cole, gets a first down for us. It is now 3rd and goal. We hit brand new tight end signing Darnell Washington. Now, this was a totally botched play. I went to do a hit stick motion, and I think it switch sticked to the safety and pulled him away. So they get an easy touchdown there. I just want to show we got Brooks in the game as well. So we're throwing our running backs in left and right. Evans still doing his thing, making his catches. Does it once there, and then he does it here again. Oof, very dangerous throw, but we make the catch. So 1st and goal. What do we do here? We hit. Oh man, dude, we hit Evans 3 plays in a row. All right, man. All right, 83 speed or not, he's making a difference. Big signing, 2-year contract. I think if he doesn't retire, we'll bring him back again. That's one of my favorite players. Darnell Washington, here we go. Underrated signing there. Gets a huge first down. 14-7. We are still in the lead, everyone. Hand it to Cole, our first round pick, for the first down. And then what do we do here? We hit Garrett Wilson. He has entered the chat, everyone. 1st and 10. And then Washington. This I thought was pretty funny. I was just like, man, we just need to get our guy a touchdown. His first touchdown of his career with us and career in general in the NFL. And 2 times could not get it, but then he does the leapfrog into the end zone. It is 21-7, guys. So huge lead. We normally have the Giants number, so I was not expecting this type of matchup to happen. To end the second quarter, they throw a Hail Mary. It is caught, but the player was out of bounds and came back inbounds to catch it. So the touchdown should be null and void. Let's check it here. Illegal touching, it was. So score is still 21-7 going into the 3rd quarter. We do a good job playing some defense on that possession and just forced the field goal. So not too bad there. Still 21-10. Wilson drops back to pass. Throws it deep to Patterson on 3rd down, and it is incomplete. So we are forced to punt. Give it right back to the Giants. We look at that. Chase Young, first sack of his Nighthawk career. Nighthawk career, not total career. Nighthawk career. But they still get the field goal. So it's 13-21. Very dangerous territory here. 3rd down. I tried to give Cole his moment. He could not take it. So we punted it, and the Giants get a touchdown. Additionally, they get the 2-pointer to the tie. So we're imploding a little bit. I tried to hit Wilson there, and story of our life with these pick sixes, and then an out route, totally botched out route, leads to another interception. So we are going to take the loss here. All right, so it's generally at this point of the season, week 3, that I like to show you who our re-signing potentials are, how much money we're going to have in the offseason. I love to do that part, but I think we have a more critical situation at hand. So last 2 seasons, we've been battling it out And I know a portion of it is user error, but at the end of the day, also it can be contributed to the actual quarterback. So not putting a lot of blame, because we've done a lot to develop Zach Wilson. I'm not totally convinced I'm going to bench him. I'm going to try one more week. We're going to do week 3 and try to stick it out. I don't want to go through this cycle every season. So our plan A and B, we're going to pivot back and forth between what we want it to be, a plan A or plan B. But Josh Weaver is going to be an option. His speed's a little scary, so we might have to stay in the pocket a little bit more. That might actually be a good thing, to force us to not want to scramble so much. But Josh Weaver might be an option. Plan B, there's negotiations currently going on with 2 teams. Dart is starting for the Raiders, so we can get a bridge quarterback, a quarterback that can potentially get us some wins. I think our team's good enough. Go to totally opposite of Weaver, get a 92 speed, 96 acceleration quarterback. His deep accuracy isn't that great though, but that's option A. Option B definitely will be controversial, and I don't know if they'd even agree to do it because they are in our division. But obviously they got Haskins. Man, I'm kicking myself to the end of time of this franchise for not drafting Haskins. I just didn't want to throw a monkey wrench in the Zach Wilson storyline. So option B, and this is probably the better option because it is towards the tail end of a Madden career at 34. He has 90 throw power, good awareness. His accuracy is good, even his medium accuracy, which has been a headache. So, but we can try to trade for Dak and get him for a season and then all season mentor. So maybe that might boost our rookies up a little bit. So these are just some options. Not saying it's going to happen. We're going to run it with Zach Wilson another week. We are 0-2. I don't want to go through the total situation of 9-8 like last year. So I want to make the playoffs, but I want to make the playoffs. Like, I want there to be no question. So let's go one more week, everyone. I'm going to drag you through one more week. And if we ball out with Zach Attack, man, we're good. If we don't, we will move on. No ifs, ands, or buts this time. So let's jump into week number 3. All right, everybody, week 3, we're facing the Carolina Panthers. Very, well, I wouldn't say similar situation, but both are early first round picks. We got Zach Wilson against Bryce Young. Zach Wilson definitely fighting for his spot with all these interceptions, but we'll see how today goes. So the Panthers get the ball to start the game, first quarter, and let's see what they do here. They try to launch one deep, and our 4th round pick from last year, Leonard, gets a huge interception. We gave him the start. We gave him the bump up, and he made the most of it right there. And even got an XP upgrade after the game because of that, so that was awesome. Wilson, next play, comes out and hits Garrett Wilson. Wow, Wilson to Wilson. So we hit Garrett Wilson for a touchdown, and that's going to give us the early lead, 7-0. The Panthers on their drive, 1st and goal, throw one into the corner of the end zone, no good, but they're able to hit a very deceptive RPO and get the touchdown. So 7-7. Cole, our 1st round pick running back, we're trying to work him into the game. He did really good there. And then without us needing to give him the ball 3 to 4 times, he goes ahead and is able to run it into the end zone his first try. So good pickup, good touchdown. We are up 14-7. And then the Panthers score on their possession. So it's now 14-14. Our possession, spin move. We're seeing some signs of life, and then we give it to our star running back from last year, Nick Chubb, who gets in the end zone. So I'm glad to have him on the field. So it's 21-14. Bryce Young tries to get a touchdown the end of the half. No going. They have to kick a field goal. So the end of the half, it's 21-17. Then we're trying to get things going on the ground again. Cole gets dropped behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 19. Who do we go to? Our reliable receiver, Mike Evans, gets the first down. And this was crazy. Bounce off spin tackle, and he picks up a first down. Cole, our running back. So very next play, 1st and goal. We hit Wilson on a very similar touchdown to the first one. And that pushes us out to 28. So it's 28-17 currently. Bad missed tackle. That was all my fault. I went for the cut stick instead of the hit stick, so my fault. But either case, we still have a shot. No, we don't. So they get the touchdown. So score is 23-28. Now 25-28. They get the 2-pointer. After the 2-point conversion, we throw probably the ugliest pass of the game, but there was no interception. We did have to punt though, so the Panthers have the ball. They cannot get the first down. That was a very nice stop. So he got almost the first down. Then we hit him. He didn't move forward at all. And that forces them to kick the field goal. We launch one up to our running back, Cole, who saves us on the ground and now through the air. We hand it off to him once again to try to just get a few yards to run this clock down a little more before we set up for the game winner. Guys, we barely squeaked that kick in. That was so close, but we get our first win of the season. Zach is our quarterback for another week, and I you know what? It's as fun as it would be to scramble around with Justin Fields or see Dak Prescott try to have revenge games against the Dallas Cowboys. I think we're going to stick with Zach Wilson after this game. We just need to keep doing what we're doing. We drafted to get a run game full going, and we did so. Let's go ahead and jump into our next week. It's going to be week number 4 and try to keep this going. All right, everyone. Welcome to week 4. We're going to try to go 2-2 here as we started the season a little rough. Lost to the Vikings and the Giants, but luckily we came and got a win against the Panthers. So Dolphins are facing, as you know, Tua Tagovailoa. I believe they got Waddle. I'm not sure if they still got Tyreek Hill, but we will find that out quickly. As he's definitely one of the better players in the league. So to start the game, we're actually going to show the full kicking clip here apparently. So start the game, the Dolphins will get the ball though. So we'll see how they do to kick everything off. Yeah, let's see. So Tua starts the game, throws one. Okay, all right. So I don't know if that was Waddle, but we get a good interception here by Ben Morrison. So huge interception to start the game. That gives us the first, or the possession ups, as I like to say, as far as the games go. We get a good first down with our running back, J. Cole, and then Wilson drops back to pass here, and I think they're starting to get onto us about this little run through the middle, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and hit Garrett for a touchdown. Our massive free agent signing, best free agent signing with the abilities there. So touchdown takes the lead, so we're now up 7-0. Number 28 for the Dolphins, I believe that's Ainchain. He gets the ball, gets a couple yards. Tua comes out and hits their tight end. And yeah, that's a bounce in touchdown. So that ties the game up. Score is now 7-7. We're going to get Darnell Washington into the game a little bit. He picks up a first down there. And then we're going to hand it off to Joe once more. And he gets another first down. So that was a good draft pick, I would say. I'm already starting to see the wins there. And then we hit Evans, obviously. So that's our go-to for the tough catches. And then we're going to throw one up here to Porter, but it is intercepted. So that's been our Achilles heel all season, is these interceptions, actually all franchise. Tua has to throw one away there, and that forces the punt. So we'll have the ball with about 1 minute and 27 seconds left in the half. Running back, the kick is going to be our new rookie receiver, Waters, who hasn't really been doing too much, so I'm not sure if he's going to stay there, but we will see. Second-year guy, Porter, gets a nice catch there. It is 2nd and 1. Wilson runs out to the right side and gets a touchdown. So we now take the lead, 14-7, going into halftime. So that's very, very important going into halftime. It gives us a little bit of an edge going into the next half to kind of run down the clock and score another ball. So second half begins. We get a quick first down, 4th and 2. And then Wilson comes out and misses this throw. Very dangerous throw. Could have been an interception, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and send Jake Bates out to miss the field goal. So he had a little bit of a struggle to begin the year. He missed a couple, and then he misses one here. So not sure what we're going to do about that, but we are able to answer back there. We get a good sack from our trusted defensive tackle, Rudy Wheeler. But that's okay. The Dolphins come back and score anyway. So they are now up 14-13 with a missed extra point. Gets a missed field goal. So yeah, we are down now. But Wilson attempting to put something together here, hands it off to Cole. No doing. So we do have to kick a field goal, and finally our guy Bates makes one. So he is now 2 misses, 1 make, and who can possibly tear our hearts out? Cade York. He was with us. We released him for Bates. Let's see if he gets his opportunity here. It does not look like he's going to. We get a huge hit stick fumble. Number 47, Dean, runs it back to the end zone for a 2-possession lead, converting touchdown. So now we are up 23-14. So with about 14 seconds left, guys, there's not much that's going to happen. But let's just go ahead and show the remainder of this game. Is 4th and 9 now. They throw one deep, and it is incomplete. So everyone, we are going to go ahead and push our record up. We are now 2-2, heading into, what is this, week number 5. We're going to be facing the Giants. So let's try to keep this one going, and but actually I got something queued up here I can see, so I do want to show you that. I'm not sure if this is going to be a dev up. I believe this is Rudy Wheeler, so we're going to potentially get a dev up for Rudy Wheeler. These have been coming in hit or miss, whether they're dev ups or if it's just like dev games. So yes, we are going to get a dev up. So Rudy Wheeler, with those sacks that you saw him convert and a bunch of tackle for losses, he is going to get bumped up to X Factor. And then additionally, we were able to spend our franchise points to unveil our hidden dev, and our running back is going to be a superstar. We're going to go ahead and throw, I think we throw Steamroller on him. We want to get Spin Cycle. Hopefully we can get that at 80 overall, but we will see. But let's click into playing the Giants now. All right, so we're going to face the Giants week number 5. We did lose to them week 2, so this will be a little bit of a revenge game. Last season, they actually, I believe they had our number as well. So let's try to pick up the win here. It's going to be, it would push us above 500, but so to start the game, the Giants get the ball. We're able to force the punt, though. So on 4th and 4, they are sending it our way. We got our guy Waters back there as he's been doing all year, running back the kick for a couple yards. We throw Cole in, our fresh superstar ability up running back. And then we hand it. Looks like we had to give them the ball back, so no first down for us. Giants get the ball. Let's see if they can get in the end zone. 2nd and 5, they can't. 3rd and 1, can they make it in there? No, they do not. So our D-line has been stepping up all season, and that gives the Giants a first points of the game. So it'll be 3-0, but luckily no touchdown. And then the interception issues begin. Wilson throws one real quick to the Giants, and then they nail us on a deep pass. I believe that's the Pierce. So that will give them a 2-possession lead. So it's now 10-0. We come out on our possession, 3rd and 16. We are able to convert, though, so we launch it deep to Darnell Washington for the first down. On 2nd and 10, we're able to throw one up, incomplete. So Giants stepped up, and we have to kick the field goal. Is it good? He sneaks it in. So last week was really tough for Jake Bates. Luckily, he sneaks that one in there and keeps making them now. So Wilson throws one deep here, and this is the weirdest touchdown you're going to see. It's like a sliding touchdown, but he still gets in there, so that's going to tie the game up, I believe. So it should be 10-10. Yeah, it is. Giants possession in 4th quarter. They're able to, Jair Alexander, I believe that's Acrobat, man. His ability came in handy. Gets a huge interception. That's probably one of the nicer interceptions I've seen in the franchise. And then we're able to follow it up with a touchdown. So we are now up 17-10. Guys, with 10 seconds left, can the Giants do anything to go ahead and take back the lead or tie it? They fumble it, so no going. 2 seconds left, and that's it. So no timeouts. We're going to go ahead and run away with the win on this one, everyone. So our record's now going to be pushed up to 3-2 heading into this bye week. We are going to be facing the Eagles next week 7, so why not? Let's go ahead and click right into that game and see if we can beat the Eagles for one of the few times in franchise history. We lose to them quite often. All right, so here we go, week 7 against the Philadelphia Eagles. So this should be a good match. It's always pretty close, except remember that first game, I believe they blew us out. So let's see if we can keep our at least competitive streak going against this solid team. Waters, rookie, we're going to keep giving him his opportunities to try to break one, and he gets a nice little pickup there. 1st and 10, we launch one deep to Porter. Huge comeback route, gets the touchdown, so he's coming into his own once again. So nice little 1-2 punch we got with him in Washington. Eagles possession, they cannot get a first down, so they are going to go ahead and kick a field goal. Score is 7-3 now. Still first quarter, we throw this is one of those play action interceptions. So if you're not set after the play action, you will throw an interception, and then that allows him to get number 80 here and pick up a first down. So it's 1st and goal, hands it right off, quick touchdown. So score is now 7-10. And then we hit Evans for our first down. Still a few moments left in the 2nd quarter. Can we get a score here? Play action. Throws one up to Wilson. Deep out. Elite comes in handy. Do we have a timeout? We do. So 19 seconds left. Can we get in the end zone? I make the wrong turn. So we should have cut out, try to get to the out of bounds mark, but we cut in and cannot get the downing, what was that, clocking ball in time. So we move into the second half. We get a interception to start, so that's huge. That gives us the ball right back. We are down only 10 points, everyone. Hand it off to Brooks, our old faithful running back, and then we kick the field goal. So we are able to tie it, everyone. There's still 3 minutes left in the fourth, but the Eagles burned a lot of clock. Look at this. There's 40 seconds left, 36 seconds. They're still chewing this clock. I'm not really seeing CPU do this too much, but they did great clock management. They're not going to give us much time to answer back. So we are down 13-10. There we go with our Jake Bates clips. Can we get him in range? Can we get him in range? We cannot. There's 1 second left. Let's go ahead and throw it deep. We're going to try to hit Porter, and he cannot hold on. So everyone, we're going to drop game number, what is this, number 3? So we're going to be 3-3. So we are going to go ahead and this kind of opened our eyes a little bit as to how we want to move forward with the franchise, man. Even though it was a close loss, there was a lot of opportunities left on the field. So first, let's go ahead. I do have a clip real quick. We're going to have a little bit of controversy with our receiver now. Garrett Wilson, we just brought him on, and yeah, I guess even Madden has players complaining about touches. I thought we've been getting him a lot of touches with the I guess the touchdowns we've been getting with him and out routes. So, but he is complaining. So we'll try to get him some more touches this week. Now, I'll let this keep running, but we did make the decision to move on at quarterback. So this has been a long time coming. We are in season 3, and we've been sticking in there, but we need to make a change, try to get some new life on offense. So we did go ahead and make a trade. We sent Zach Wilson to the Seattle Seahawks. He will be starting there. We got 2 third-round picks for him. We have not made a decision as to a trade for a new quarterback, but we're going to go ahead and grab a guy out free agency, and we'll have Weaver as our second string, just someone to kind of keep the game moving for us. Let's go ahead and click into week number 8. So we're going to be facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it'll be our first sign of the team without Zach Wilson. Let's see what we can do. I went ahead and we signed Hendon Hooker. So he's on the Detroit Lions in real life. He's not gotten really a chance to start yet. I do know he was coming back from an injury. So in the game here, we're going to go ahead and snag him out of free agency and throw him in there. Just, hey, I don't expect this to be the best game, especially learning a new throwing motion, but let's see how we do. First play out as our first throw. I think we ran it the first couple of plays. He hits Patterson. Deep, nice out route there. And then it is 3rd and 13. And that was just a good interception by the Bucs. So huge interception there, and they're able to come out early and put us down. So Bucky Irving here breaks a couple tackles, and I've seen him do this a lot in real life too. Just scores on us. So we're gonna go ahead and take an early deficit. So it is 7-0. 3rd and 6. We cannot get the first down. 4th and 2. Can we hit our guy? And it is a missed throw. So we give the ball right back to the Bucs. The Bucs go ahead and this was just an insane game. I believe that's their tight end for a touchdown. Here we are not able to do anything. The Bucs get the ball again. They're able to score so quickly. We are down 21-0, having a rough game. And then we have a shining light here. Wilson just mosses everyone back there and gets the touchdown. So nice little move there, but we are going to go ahead and just give it right back. So it's 28-7 still. We're able to hit Porter there. We're starting to move the ball, and he fumbles, so it pretty much just kills our momentum. Down 7-28. We tried to hit Evans there at the end of the game, but we could not. Bucs get the ball back and just keep doing what they've been doing all game. We are now down 7-35. Can Hooker get a score here? No, we throw another interception. So everyone, we are totally imploding. I'm still going to stand by our decision to trade Wilson, but let's take a look at our team. All right, everyone. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at our team and show you some adjustments. So we did go ahead and run it with Hendon Hooker last game, just to kind of give us a game to kind of figure out who we were going to run with as our starting quarterback. Tough situation, but we'll show you here. Look at real quick. Seahawks, they got Zach Wilson. He is going to be starting for them. For how long, who knows? But he is a good quarterback. Just did not work out for us Madden-wise. So we're going to go ahead and... so we did go ahead and make a trade. And we brought in this gentleman. As you can see, we brought in 34-year-old Dak Prescott. So he's got mentor as a tag, and he's got, I believe, bridge. But anyway, mentor is going to help all of our other guys develop a little faster. It'll be nice to use them for a couple games. I was also, as you guys remember, we were thinking about going with Justin Fields, but I think that would have been more for a longer term solution. I think this is more of like we just needed a guy who's going to be our starter to get us to the playoffs. I think we can get to the playoffs with Dak. Week 17, the Mahomes scenario should be completed for our quarterback who we've been developing. So we'll see if we make the switch there, or if like, hey, everything's going pretty good and we'll ride it out. But something definitely had to change. We were about to have a similar record as last year, which was 9-8. We dropped to 3-3 already. Now we're down to 3-4. So definitely a move that was necessary. So we're going to move forward with Dak Prescott as our quarterback throughout the remainder of the season. I think it's perfect situation. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to jump into our next game now, and it's going to be against the New York Jets. It's going to be a revenge game for Garrett Wilson. So another revenge game. Hopefully we can win this one. All right, everyone. Welcome to week number 9. We're going to be using our brand new quarterback, Dak Prescott. We got, I believe, for a 3rd-round pick in Hendon Hooker. So should be well worth it. We need a veteran presence and a little bit of change up. So we're going to run it with him. This is going to be a revenge game for, obviously, our star brand new receiver, Garrett Wilson. And I'm sure he was looking forward to this one. So start the game. We kick it off to the New York Jets. So first quarter, they got a fresh quarterback coming out there. I believe it's actually, when I say fresh, I think it's like his 3rd year. Throws a nice pass to his tight end, gets a huge touchdown to start the game. It is 7-0. There's our guy running out. Going to wear number 14 because number 4 is Fisher, our receiver, undrafted. He earned it, so did not want to take that from him. 0 stats, everyone. We are fresh this year, ready to go. Whatever we throw with him was what that's his stats for the year. So Porter, everyone, y'all know Porter, that draft pick who broke out for us last year at the end of the season, and now he's doing his thing. So gets a huge first down. 2nd and 10, we hit Patterson, gets a huge first down, 1st and goal now, and then we throw a huge interception. So we give the ball right back. Not too good, but let's see what we can do here. We get the Jets to throw the ball away and force the punt. So all is saved. They're going to punt it to our rookie returner, Waters, who is not able to do anything once again. We might need to switch him out. And then running back gets a couple yards. So it's now 3rd and 5. We couldn't do much on the ground except for our quarterback sneaks here. So they have a pretty good D-line apparently. So anyway, so we are able to hit Darnell Washington. We've had like 3 trade offers for him. I'm not sure how he got on the block, but we are declining all of them. So I like the 1-2 punch we have right now. And then dropping back to pass as the Jets. Hits number 20. I believe that's Breece Hall. And that is how we're going to end the half there. No additional points. Still 7-7. Very low scoring game. We hit Porter over the middle. Prescott looking for someone. And so I've seen this many times. Not with Prescott. With the other player. Our guy was Zach Wilson. But he fumbles it. And the Jets do what they can do with it and score a touchdown. So we are now down 14-7. Porter gets a nice catch into the red zone, I guess you would say. 1st and goal now. Not bad stats, not too bad. I mean, I understand we've made a couple of mistakes, but we are not throwing the monsters amount of interceptions we have been, so that's very good. On 1st and goal, we're able to hit our rookie running back Cole, 1st-round pick, making the score 14-14. Next up, the Jets are able to hit number 82 on a wide open flat route. It is now 3rd and 7, and they score. So score 21-14. Can we do anything? Incomplete pass, everyone, on 4th down. So we do have an opportunity to potentially stop them here, and we do. So we call the timeout, and we are going to get one more shot, everyone, 14-21, 19 seconds left. What can we do? We launch one deep to Fisher. Does he get it? Fisher, our guy, comes through. He was our original speedy guy alongside Patterson, and he's kind of making up for it there. We go for 2, and turns out to be a bad decision. So, score is 21-20. Can we get the onside kick? We cannot. So we're going to go ahead and lose this one, but I am not feeling too bad. I feel like there's going to be a lot of upside from our learning experience here with our new quarterback. So everyone, let's go ahead and jump into our next game. It's going to be against Oakland. It'll always be Oakland to me, but yeah, well, we're going to jump into our next game with the Las Vegas Raiders here. All right, everyone, welcome back. This is going to be Week 10 against the Las Vegas Raiders. As we know, the storyline for this, we got Jackson Dart, who was signed by the Raiders. I believe it was in the offseason of Season 1 or 2. The Giants drafted Fowler, a rookie quarterback, CPU generated. And then they also signed Mac Jones. So they've been rocking them since. Jackson Dart did go ahead and sign with Las Vegas. They also paid a good bit of money for Justin Fields, who we attempted to trade for, but we realized Dak was probably a better option just for what we needed. But yeah, here comes in the guy, Jackson Dart. He's been doing pretty good for them, so not too bad. They're not dominating the league. I see got a little bit of interceptions built up, but not too bad. Here he hits his guy right over the middle to start the game, then gets a touchdown by Genty. So Genty, huge draft pick this year, so it should be great for them in real life. Our first drive here, we hit, looks like Cole on a nice little handoff, and then we hit Porter, and Cole did a little blocking on that too, so great draft pick. And then Porter gets in the end zone, faithful tight end, good tight end. And if you look back there, you can see we are in I forgot what type of stadium this is, I think it's called Canopy. So, so if anybody wants to use this one in Madden, it is Canopy. And then we stopped them on 3rd and 2. Did we stop them on 3rd and 2? We stopped them on 2nd. We do. We stopped them on 3rd and 2, 4th and 9. So they are going to have to punt the ball away. So we should get it back. And returning is going to be Waters, rookie draft pick in this last draft. Like I said, we're still considering putting in Wangu back there. Next couple plays is 2nd and 5. We're able to hit Fisher. Does he hold on? Fisher holds on. He is at the 3-yard line. Can we get the touchdown? We cannot on that play. Knocks us back to the 11. Prescott then hits Fisher at the 5, and we are forced to kick the field goal. So potentially going into halftime, 7-10. Ooh, man, they're able to hit someone at the 30-yard line. And what are we able to do after this? Misses his guy, number 16. I think Fields is in the game at this point. I'll have to double check that, but so it is 10-10. So Jackson Dart did get hurt. It was on a run play, though, so I don't know if he's in yet. But we will see. Anyway, so end this half. 1 second left. Prescott drops back to pass. Launches one deep up to Garrett Wilson, our superstar receiver. Huge offseason pickup. Gets a touchdown to put us up by a touchdown to go into halftime. So 17-10. Man, that's way better than going in tied. There's Prescott. So I'm I'm telling you, it's paying off so far. We got 2 L's, right? We got lost to the Bucks, we lost to the Jets, but it's paying off with this type of game. Then we get the ball to start the second half. Hit Evans there to convert that 3rd down. 4th and 4. Can we get the first down here? We can. Mike Evans comes through, makes a nice out route, and then on 2nd and 10, we are able to hit Wilson again. So he's been making some catches this game. Already at 118 yards. And then just right out the little screen, right out the flats, we hit Joe Cole. Joe Cole, number 29, for a touchdown. So we're up 10-24. I'm going to try and look closer. Yeah, that is Fields. Okay, so if that doesn't tell you that's Fields, the run definitely will. So number 3, Justin Fields gets the first down, and then he hits someone over the middle to make the score 17-24. So guys, we got a little bit of a lead, and keep in mind, I don't know what's up all these revenge games this year, but it technically can be considered a revenge game. We did not trade for Justin Fields, so he might be a little bit mad about that. But Raiders do get the ball back. They were able to hold us, and they hit number 16 here. I believe that's Jacoby Myers, and he runs it all the way to about the 7-yard line. So 1st and goal. Can they get in the end zone? Genty gets stopped there. Let's see if they can get in here. And no, everyone, to end the game, Benjamin Morrison one of our first offseason signings gets a big interception, and we win the game. That's going to go ahead and seal it. So we win this one 24-17. First win of the Dak Prescott era here in Anchorage. So let's see if we can catapult that into next week. We're going to be facing probably our toughest opponent. I believe they're 8-1. It's going to be Week 11 against the Buffalo Bills. All right, so as we said, Week 11 facing the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen's coming to Anchorage. He is probably the most scariest player on the whole team, aside from they have a superstar receiver. So definitely going to be a tough matchup. They're currently slotted to be the number 1 seed in the AFC going into the playoffs. So huge battle here. And to start the game, Wagyu returns the kick for us. We're going to get the ball, takes it out to about the 30-yard line. Once again, still gauging this trade. We got Dak Prescott coming in for us. And one thing I am proud of, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. I've never seen in the entirety of the franchise that actually be the statistic. Normally it's a lot higher interception, so doing pretty good. Start the game. 4th and 3, we can't convert the third down conversion. So we are forced to kick a long field goal. Bills get the ball, and they're able to just run it in. They put together a pretty good drive. Next, we are able to hit Evans, who goes ahead and catches over about 2 players for a big first down. And then we hit Porter, gets it almost to the 10-yard line, unable to get to the end zone, so we have to kick another field goal. Score is now 7-6, so we're down 1 point. Bills start to move the ball a little bit, and this was the story of this game. Just crazy broken tackles. And number 5 for the Bills runs it in. So we are now down 14-6. Can we do anything? No, we do one thing that I was bragging about, right? The lack of interceptions, and we throw one there, and look at this, broken tackles after broken tackle, and they get in the end zone. So it is now 21-6. We try to launch one deep to Evans, incomplete. So we go for the field goal. No good, everyone. So our day gets even worse. It is 21-6 still. Incomplete pass for the Bills. They have 7 seconds. Can they push their lead out? Nope. Jair Alexander, our big X-Factor cornerback, gets an interception, and that ends the half. And then Winston Jr., we lurked him there. That was it doesn't happen too often against CPU, so I was pretty proud of that one. And then we go ahead and take advantage and hit Fisher. At the 12-yard line, we hit Fisher once again. He breaks the tackle and gets in, so makes the score a little bit closer. It is 21-13. Can we do anything? They hit a nice little screen pass here. And check out all these broken tackles. So like I said, this keeps happening. They had a good run game, though. And then they hit their player in the end zone. 28-13 is the score currently. We were able to hit Wilson there on a outside catch near the sideline. Try to throw it to Wilson again on 4th and 23. Dang. Incomplete. So the Bills will get the ball back. 4th and 2. They hit their guy, get a quick first down, and just seals the win for them. So we lose to the unstoppable Buffalo Bills. So we're going to go ahead and head right into week number 12. We're going to be facing the New Orleans Saints and try to turn pretty much what could catapult us into a disaster season of missing the playoffs and whatnot. Season 3, don't want to deal with that. So let's try to fix things up and see what went wrong. All right, week number 12 against the New Orleans Saints. We're moving through these games pretty quick. Just want to try to get things going in the right direction. This is going to be a 1 o'clock game in New Orleans. Can we turn it around against Spencer Rattler and the Saints? We'll see. Actually, it's not going to be against Rattler. This was another guy that was drafted. So we got a couple quarterbacks now that are playing that were out of the last couple of draft pools there. Now, this is going to be a Chase Young revenge game. As you can see there, he gets an interception. Unfortunately, it was in vain. We did throw one of our own. However, our defense stepped up and we forced the punt. So we're going to get the ball back, and let's see if we can do anything here. We hit Garrett Wilson all the way down to the 12-yard line, and then Prescott runs outside, hits Darnell Washington. So good recovery there, everyone. We get up 7-0 now. And then Kuba, our safety. Big safety. Love this player, and he almost runs it back. He does not get the touchdown, unfortunately, but we are able to convert the turnover into a field goal, so we take a 2-possession lead now, 10-0. He's going to hit number 88 out on the sideline, but cannot get a first down, so we force the punt, and then we hit Garrett Wilson for a touchdown. So quickly, bounce, 17-0. We are up. We hold them once again for another punt, and then what happens here? Prescott shows his wheels, does not fumble. That's always thankful. And then what does he do here? Runs to the outside, and he hits our guy, Musgrave. So Porter is out with an injury at this point, so Musgrave did come in. He's our third string tight end. We're able to hit Cole there on a handoff, I believe, for a touchdown. So now we're up 24-0. Saints answer back with a touchdown and a 2-pointer. So now they're down only 24-8. Clock is ticking though. They go for the onside kick and we get it. So 1 minute 47 seconds left. We just need pretty much a first down or two. But no, Cole wants a touchdown on his stats, so he gets one of those. Saints tries to move the ball a little bit. They have 4 seconds left here. Can they make it a little bit closer for the heck of it? They cannot. Everyone, we get win number 2 in the Prescott era. So now with Prescott, we are 2-2. Pretty much the same as Wilson. So we'll see if we can turn it up next week. We're going to be facing the New England Patriots. They got Drake May, but before I do that, we do have something queued up. Let's go ahead and take a look at a potential. All right, so after making a couple interceptions and just making plays all over, we have Kevin Winston Jr. finally getting a breakout. I thought he deserved it last year, so very, very cool he's getting it here. And it's a very simple one, so we're just trying to move up to star dev. He is currently bronze, so if we can get 1 tackle for loss, forced fumble, or a sack, we're going to go ahead and get the breakout. So let's go ahead and jump into this game. It's going to be week 13 facing the New England Patriots. Porter is back, so it was just a injury for that game, luckily. Waters is going to return this kick, gets it out to about the 21-yard line. Prescott comes in to take over to run our offense, and what does he do? Something I've been trying to do consistently all season is throw these deep routes, and we got a wheel route there to call for a touchdown to start the game. So we're now up 7-0. They answer right back, and this was insane. Watch this, broken. This is getting crazy. So 2 huge breaks, and that ties the game up. So it is 7-7. We now have the ball, 1st and 10. And once again, I'm telling you, speed don't matter when you got Mike Evans, and he mosses a couple players to get the first down, and then Cole gets his 2nd touchdown of the game on the handoff. So score is now 14-7. Let's see what the Patriots can do here. They hit number 87, and he got some burners, so he gets a touchdown there. Ties the game. This looks to be a back and forth, everyone. So 14-14. Patriots do get the ball back. They're able to hit their guy 87 once again over the middle. And then what does he do here? They go ahead and take the lead. So his score is now 21-14. They took the lead. We can't convert on 4th down. Patriots have the ball again. Can they get it? No. Nakobe Dean. So he has saved us a couple drives this season, and he saved us there. Gets a interception. Gets it past the 50, I believe, 48-yard line. So that was great. If he had a little bit more wheels, I think he would have scored. And then Fisher on a streak route there gets a huge touchdown. 21-21. We're tied, everyone. We were tied up. And then remember, we said we needed a breakout, a forced fumble, or tackle for loss. Winston would have gotten it there either way. So he got it with the forced fumble, though. So Winston, welcome to the Star Club. Then Cole gets another touchdown. So we're up 27-21 with a missed extra point. Can New England do anything here? They can. So they score, take the lead. It is now 28-27, everyone. We hit Patterson. He's getting just back into the game. He was injured for a few weeks, so very glad to have him back. Cole's getting a couple handoffs here, and then gets shoved into the end zone. So everyone, 2-point conversion. Wow, okay, I think I went backwards. Yeah, we went backwards. All right, this might be a duplicate. That's fine. I'm gonna leave it in. Why not? So we're now up 35-28, everyone. Oh man, that's funny. And then Henderson gets an interception here on the Patriots drive. And gives us the ball right back, so we have a chance to really seal this game. Cole gets another touchdown. Dude, why don't we just keep showing Cole clips? This whole game is just Cole. 42-28, we are up, and then we get a hit stick on the kickoff. So everyone, we are now up 42-28, and then we toss it to Cole. Is he gonna score? He does not score. All right, man, that would have been funny. He does score here though, so it is now 49-28. Let's see if we do get it this time. All right, so we didn't score 50 on him. We've scored 49. Makuba, like I said, man, Mukuba. This is my guy right here, my favorite safety. And hopefully I can see him in real life, make some plays, man. That'd be so cool. Everyone, that seals the win there. So we are now. Let's see, what are we? I think we're 6-6. I believe we're 6-6. So we get a win there. 3-2 now with our new quarterback. So let's keep this momentum going. I'm going to show you, so we're going to end this video. It's going to be part 1, but I'm going to show you a couple things before we close on out. Let's first take a look at this breakout. All right, so before we close this video out, we're going to take a look at our guy, Kevin Winston Jr., finally getting his breakout. So he is advancing to star development. That should be great for him. Hopefully we can re-up it, get a double breakout, and get him to superstar. We definitely need one as far as our safeties. So that would be nice. But before I let you go, let's take a look at the schedule. I promise you I did not plan this. We are facing the Cowboys next. That's going to be Dak Prescott's revenge game. Then we got the Seahawks, Zach Wilson's revenge game. And then we got the Cowboys once again on Monday Night Football. So stay tuned, part 2. We got those games coming up. Let's try to make our push for the playoffs. And then maybe make a run even deeper like last year. Hopefully we don't get stuffed by Lamar Jackson. But we will see. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll catch you in the next video.